Howie aggressively to now Howie is like a member of the cult?
I know.
Does that not worry you at all?
Yeah. Like, hold on.
Hold on. Hold for playing.
Here, just so I can see my teeth.
Okay.
See, the thing is like.
You want to put it in your pocket?
Yeah. Does it fit? Oh, okay. The thing is like, they're not really on anyone's radar.
But then, you know what? I think that Will had a really bad day today, and they're on everyone's radar. Because I had a long talk with Danielle and Kaser about it, and they felt the same way.
Well, I know Kaser's been wanting, like, he, like, wants to take her Will. You know? And I'm just like, I mean.
And then I had this conversation with, then James out of the blue comes up to me, who never talks strategy at all to me, other than the one time say, I should keep Danielle. And then again, and this was before the whole, he comes up here and he's like, Danielle has to go.
Right.
And then he goes, next week we have to get rid of George. It's like, why would you want to get rid of George? It's not, a bigger fish just popped up.
No, the thing is right now, you understand, George isn't getting everyone's nerves.
More than Howie and more than Will?
Yeah. Because he keeps on returning that he's never seen any of the seasons, and Danielle called him out on it tonight. And he keeps on saying, like, he was pointing, he's like, who's this? Like, you know, the winner was. It's like...
But that's fine.
Everyone knows he's lying, it's annoying.
That's fine. Do you really think George has the capacity to win a competition? I think that Will needs to be dealt with sooner than later. I think we've got, like, a bunch of people here that are trying to play mind games.
I know.
Definitely. I lived through Roddy. I've already experienced somebody that that's the thing with these mind games. You know what they're doing. But if they do it well, you still follow. And you're kicking yourself and you're wondering, how the hell did I let this happen? I did it with Danielle. I had Roddy. I had no place to go. I was like between a rock and a fucking hard place. And now I feel like Danielle's going to be here next week.
I know.
And Will's going to be here. And this whole smoke screen he's doing of Mr. Hollywood, it's me and it's us against the man, Big Brother, is a crock.
I know.
And you know he's going in the diary room and he's laughing at us like we're idiots. And he's sitting there pulling the puppet strings. He worked that whole thing to get me to run over there to have that moment with Danielle, which, thank God, didn't become like a full-scale war.
Right.
And while I'm like talking, he turns to Diane and he goes, now we got a show. I'm sorry, I'm not your fucking puppet, and I'm not here to make a show for you to make it entertaining so that you can spend 12 weeks when you've got $500,000 in the bank already.
Yeah, I know. Do you think someone will put him up next week? The thing is, like, what I hear in the house is most people want Chicken George gone. I haven't heard anything about Will.
Until today.
Well, yeah.
And that's the funny thing. It's like all these people are overplaying their hands right now. It's like, Danielle.
Yeah.
Nobody was sneaking about her. She overplays her hand. And look what happens to her and Allison. Today, he overplays his hands. And now he should be on... First of all, he should have been on everybody's radar from day one.
Wait, what did he do? I'm like missing something because I don't understand.
He had there were like literally 8 of them in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And he's holding court like you can't believe. It's like, you know, he's talking about Hollywood. He's talking all that like bullshit. He's like, this could be a great show. If I had a quarter of this budget, I would do this, 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 and this. And I mean, people are like sitting there and they're like doe-eyed and raptured, and then all of a sudden...
Who was in there? Like Nicole, Miss Diane?
Well, Nicole, Miss and I were playing pool.
Yeah, it was Diane.
And the funny thing is, Nicole, Miss and I were playing pool, and we were just like sort of listening, but not really. And we were like, are they believing this line of hooey? I mean, it was dead silence and just his voice. And he's just going on and on about Big Brother is evil and Big Brother is this, and we should have this, and they're treating us like this, and this show is sucking, nobody's watching, and blah, 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 blah. And everybody's like sheep going to the slaughter.
But why would he be saying that? There must be a reason that he's saying that.
See, he's playing this game.
Instill like some sort of...
Well, he's playing this game that I don't need this money, I'm just here for the experience, this is sucking, to try to like make us all, put us all on edge. Make us all think, well, this sucks. We're wasting our time. We're wasting our summer. So we're not looking at each other. We're looking every place else.
Right.
Instead of looking at him. And then he starts talking about different seasons, blah, blah, blah. And then he like is looking, like, each time he's like looking for like a trigger. And he goes from saying something to Kaser, not getting the right response to him. And then he says something to Danielle. And then he says it just loud enough for me to hear it about Danielle getting robbed. So, of course, me not being smart enough to shut the fuck up, which is my goal for the season, I have to go over there and I'm trying to be calm, but I'm like, Danielle did not get robbed. If you're playing this game smart, you know, and I go into my whole thing, which is valid, Danielle, thank God, held her tongue and was like, I wanted Jason to win, which normally would have driven me over the border because I think she's a race traitor, but that's not what we're talking about. But then I held my tongue and I walked back to continue to play pool.